Good morning. I'm Rose Picard. This is Godly Play for Sunday, December 20th, Advent 4. Advent is the season of getting ready. The King who was coming is still coming. This is full of mystery. You know, a mystery is hard to enter sometimes. That is why Advent is so important. The church learned a long time ago that people need a way to get ready to enter or even come close to a mystery like Christmas. The church set aside 4 weeks to get ready. During this time, we are all on our way to Bethlehem. We are all making the journey. This is the card of the prophets. Prophets are people who come so close to God, and God comes so close to them that they know what is most important. The prophets are pointing the way to Bethlehem. They didn't know exactly what was going to happen there, but they knew this was the place. Here is the prophet pointing the way to Bethlehem. Stop, watch, pay attention. Something incredible is going to happen in Bethlehem. This is the card of the Holy Family. Do you see Bethlehem on the card? And the road to get to Bethlehem? The Holy Family is on the way to Bethlehem, and we are going with them. Here is the Mother Mary. Here is the Father Joseph. And here is the donkey. Mary was pregnant and getting ready to have a baby, so it was very hard for her to walk all the way to Bethlehem. So sometimes she had to ride on the donkey. They must have been the last people coming up the road to Bethlehem that night. This is the card of the shepherds. We remember the shepherds who were standing in the fields watching over the sheep. They were standing in the fields around Bethlehem, keeping their sheep safe. Suddenly, there was so much light in the sky that it hurt their eyes. They were afraid. They thought they heard singing in the sky. They heard the words of the song and knew not to be afraid. The angels were singing, "We bring you tidings of great joy, peace on earth, and goodwill towards everyone. A child is born. Go, hurry, run to Bethlehem to see the child who will change everything." This is the card of the wise men. On the fourth Sunday in Advent, we remember the three kings, the Magi, the wise men. They came from far in the east, and they were so wise that people thought they were magic. In fact, we get our word magic from the name they were called in their language. Of all the things that they knew the most about the stars. They knew where each star was supposed to be at each time of the year. That way, they could tell people when it was time to plant their crops, or take a trip in the ocean in a boat, or cross the high mountain passes when the snow wasn't too deep. Suddenly, they saw a star. It wasn't on any of their star maps. It went where it wanted to go. It did not stay put. They decided to follow the wild star to see where it was going and what it wanted to show them. They followed the star all the way to Bethlehem. But they came from so far away that they got there after the baby was born. But we still remember them anyway because, like us, they too are on the way to Bethlehem. Look, when we get to the mystery of Christmas, everything changes. It becomes the color of pure celebration. This is when the baby was born, the one we've been waiting for. Here is the card of the Christ child. The mystery of Christmas. This is amazing. But of all the creatures that were there that night, perhaps the most amazed was the cow. When the old cow came up to the feed box in the morning to eat some straw, it found a baby lying in a manger. Someone had put a soft cover over the straw, and the manger had become a bed. Do you see anything that's missing? Now it's time to add the light of the Christ child. This is the light of the prophets, the light of the Holy Family, the light of the shepherds, the light of the Magi, and the light of the Christ child. Now I'm going to change the light. When I change the light of the Christ child, it's going to mix with the light of the Magi, the light of the shepherds, the light of the Holy Family, and the light of the prophets. You can still feel the Christmas light. It's filling up the room with all the prophets, the Holy Family, the shepherds, and the 3 wise men. What part of the story was your favorite? I wonder what your favorite part about the Christmas story is. Thank you for joining me for Godly Play. Have a blessed week.